Sorry. What did you say, ma'am?
Am I visible? Can you see me?
Yeah, you are visible, ma'am. I can see you.
Okay, so we can start. Hello, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fantastic. What about you, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. So, how
Yeah,
is going on?
yeah. My life is going very well. And what about you? How is your day?
Everything is going smooth, and my day is going well.
Okay,
I'm
so where are you
hoping.
right now? You are in outside?
No, I'm at my home.
Okay, it's your home. Where you staying?
Yeah.
Okay.
As
So
we are,
I'm,
yeah,
yeah,
please
sorry.
go.
Go ahead, go
I'm,
ahead. What?
I'm saying, as we are meeting for the first time, can you introduce yourself for me, please?
Yeah, why not, ma'am? My name is Muhammad Aslam. I am from Ranchi, Jharkhand. And if you talk about my profession, I am a graphic designer. I work as a graphic designer, and my hobbies are playing cricket and playing football. But these day, you can say nowadays, I'm focusing on my English language. I'm working on my communication skill. So just I practice and practice more and more. So that's all about me.
Okay, glad to know about yourself. If I talk about me, my name is Reena Sharma. I'm from Rajasthan. I completed my qualification in Bachelor of Arts, and nowadays I'm running YouTube channel named called Master English Girl. So, since when you started to learn this language?
Okay, so you have completed your post graduation.
Yes, I have completed that.
Okay, so what's your stream? In which stream have you completed your post graduation?
Bachelor of Arts.
Bachelor of Arts. Okay, I also have completed my graduation in political science. My honor subject was political science, as well as I have also completed my graphic design course. So it was 1 year course which I had completed in
Okay,
2020, 2016.
2016, but I completed last year.
Okay, so apart from your degree knowledge, do you have any skill like computer skill and any ITI,
No,
anything?
I don't have any other skills. I just completed my qualification, and after that, I'm just at home. So I decided to learn this language. So I started to learn this language, and it's been 6 months.
Okay, you have been learning English for 6 months.
Yes, I started to learn this language before 6 months.
So how did you improve your English language? Because you speak very well. So is it possible that anyone can improve English language within 6 months?
Yes, if we are being consistent, if we are doing practice every single day honestly, because there are lots of people they say I'm learning this language since 1 year and 6 months, so they have to ask to themselves that they were doing practice wisely and honestly, because we have to spend our time honestly. We have to be concentrate whatever we are doing. If we are reading, so we have to focus on that, and if you are focusing, so obviously we are going to learn something. We are going to improve our pronunciation and expand our vocabularies. And when we are listening, so by listening we can learn some daily use sentences, phrases, and some new expressions. So we have to be honest with ourselves. If we are doing practice wisely and honestly, so we can learn this language in very short period of time.
But you know, ma'am, I have seen many people, they are learning English for a long time. They have been learning English for a long time, but they are not able to speak. So what is the reason behind this? And you have told me that you have been learning English for only 6 months and you are able to speak. So how can it be possible? You like only you practice 6 months and you speak fluently. So how can be possible?
As I mentioned before, that there are lots of people they are learning this language since long time, 2 year, 3 year, but they were not being, concentrate on that. They were not doing practice honestly and wisely. They were just reading. They were thinking that I'm going to read it for 30 minutes. They were just focusing on the time. They were not focusing that what they are reading. They were not focusing to understand the things, whatever they are reading. So
Yeah.
if we are putting our effort to learn and to understand, so we are going to learn and we are going to be fluent in this language. So we have to be concentrate. But people, what they think that I'm going to learn this language since 3 months, so they are waiting to complete 3 months, but they are not focusing on the stuffs, what kind of stuffs they are studying and reading.
Yeah, in order to learn English language, not I am talking about only English language. Suppose if you want to learn anything, so you must have patience. If you don't have patience, then you can't learn anything, whatever you want. So patience is the most important thing in your life to achieve everything.
Okay. So may I know since when you started this language, because you are very fluent in this language and your pronunciation is very clear and understandable. So would you like to suggest some ideas and tips to my viewers that how they can learn this language in very easy methods and very short period of time?
Actually, ma'am, if you talk about my English journey, so I started 1 year ago because
Okay.
I am from Hindi medium school. And if you talk about my English language, so 1 year ago, I was not able to speak any words. Even I could not make any sentence. So when I joined English class, that time I came to know about grammar, about structure, how to make a structure, how to make a sentence. So since that time, you can say I have been speaking. But suppose then you can speak, it can be happen because first of all, in order to speaking, you have to speak every day, minimum 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. It means it's depend on you, like how many hour do you give to practice to enhance your English communication skill. If you like practice every day 2 hours, so it will be good for you. But if you
Yes.
think like if I practice 15 minutes every day, I practice 30 minutes every day, and I will be able to speak fluently within 6 months, so it can't be possible. You must like practice every day 2 hours, 3 hours, then you will be able to speak fluently. And first of all, you have to read book, because if you read book, then your muscle will be ready to speaking. Yeah, so
Exactly.
reading is the most important like you can say weapons to learn anything. Yeah, so
Yeah.
first of all, you have to read and you have to listen, then you can speak.
Yeah, I'm completely agree with you. You know, if you are thinking that going to do practice only for 30 minutes and in this way I'm going to get fluency, so it won't happen. We have to immerse ourselves in this language if we want to
Yeah,
become fluent in this language. So whatever we are doing, like if we are thinking something in our mind, so we should try to convert our thought in English. And if
yeah,
reading something, so we should try to read something in English. Or if I talk about me, so whatever I do, I try to do in English. Like if I'm watching any shorts and any videos on YouTube, so I prefer to watch in English. And if I'm listening songs and listening podcasts, so I listen in English. And if I'm going to read newspaper or anything, so I prefer to read in English. Maybe that's the reason I'm able to speak, because I put my lots of effort to learn this language. I
yeah,
was
you speak. Yeah,
prepared.
you speak very well. You speak very fastly. And if you talk about me, so what I do like to learn English language. Actually, I am a job holder. I work in a company, so I don't get more time to practice. But whenever I get free time, I try to read book. So my daily routine is when I get up in the morning time. So first I go to gym. After come back from gym, I read book. Only 30 minutes I read book. After that, I speak more than 1 hour. Then so you can say I get only 1 hour in the morning time, so this time I practice only. And if you talk about Sunday, so Sunday you can say I keeps on practicing all day. It's
Yeah,
my day, it's my routine. Yeah, it's my rule.
yeah, it's wonderful, because if you want to be very fluent in this language, so we have to dedicate ourselves in this language. We have to
Yeah.
immerse ourselves, and as much as we can do practice, we have to do practice to get this fluency in this language.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, many people, many student wants to learn English language, but then they don't know how to learn English language, how to speak, and from where I have to start my English journey. So they don't have, you can say, they lack of knowledge. They are not able to speak, and they are not able to learn anything. So, would you like to give me some tips, our viewers who are watching this video, like how will they practice? How can they practice?
For become fluent in this language, there are only 5 ways. So we all are aware of that. That is think in English, read in English, write, speak, and listen in English. If you are doing all 5 things for 3 to 4 months, so we are going to get fluency in this language. We won't be perfect, but we will start to speak this language. But if you are going on social media sites and trying to find that how I can learn this language, how I can learn this language, so there won't be anyone that who is coming and will mug up you to learn this language. You have to put your efforts to learn this language, and there is only 5 ways. If you are following that, so you are going to get fluence in this language.
Yeah. So I forgot your name. You told me, but I forgot your name. Can you tell me again?
Reena Sharma.
Okay, okay, Rina. So I want to know about your future plan. What's your future plan? What do you want to be in your life? Because you are learning English, so I like you must have any plan.
Yes, I'm learning this language. I'm very passionate to learn this language. So when I'm very fluent in this language, I want to be English language tutor. I want to teach people.
Okay.
There are lots of people they think that learning English is not their cup of tea. They cannot learn this language. But when I'm fluent, when they will see me, they can get motivation and inspiration that if she can speak English, we also can speak English. And if they don't have any idea, so I can share my experience and tips and tricks, whatever I follow to learn this language. So I want to be a tutor of this language. What
Okay.
about you?
Actually, there are many reasons behind this why I am learning English language. But first reason is I work as a graphic designer, so it's a very compulsory in my field. Because suppose right now I work in my local area, so English is not compulsory in my local area. But if I go to in future, if I go to outside like metro city, and maybe in future I will go abroad, I will go abroad. That time, English is like compulsory. I have to speak in English language because abroad you can say foreigner people they can't understand Hindi language even any other language. So that's why I'm learning English language, and in future I also want to teach those people who are beginner, who are interested to learn English language and who lives in village area, they can't afford like English class. So for that type of people I want to teach them.
Yes, I'm completely agree with you. As you mentioned before that nowadays English is not a language. It's
Yeah,
very important to learn nowadays if we are working in a very good organization. And if we
yeah,
have plan to move in abroad, so that time we need to learn this language. Because if we don't have knowledge about this language, so that time we have to uh, face difficulties and challenges to interact with other people who are from other countries. So that's why we need to learn this language. And nowadays learning English
no,
is
one thing is very important. Suppose you have a lot of degree, you have completed your graduation, you have completed your post graduation, but if you are not able to speak in English language, then people think, I think so, he is not very well educated, she is not very well educated. But if you have only 10th level certificate but you are able to speak in English language, then people think like, yeah, he is educated person. So there is main reason. Yeah, and there is also important thing because people are learning English language.
yes, I couldn't agree more with you. Nowadays English is just a passion of people. Nowadays everyone wants to learn English, and as you mentioned before, there are lots of people they are facing difficulties to find a way to learn this language. So I
Yeah.
would suggest to them there is only 5 ways to learn this language. If they are following this language, so no one can stop them to get fluency in this language.
Yeah, 2 days ago, I talked with South Indian people. They are, I think so, he's engineer. So he has, I think so, 10-year experience in engineering. But he told me that, sir, I don't have good English command. I don't have good communication skill. That's why I am not getting good job in a big company. So I am learning English language so that I can good job in a big company. So you can say. These days English is not only language, it's a skill. If you have a good command in English language, if you have good communication skill, definitely you will get a good job in a MNC company and abroad. So that's why many people are learning English language these days.
Yeah, there are lots of people they are learning English. And today in the morning, I connected with a teacher. He is a teacher of English language since 3 years, and after that, he isn't able to speak this language. So before 1 month, he started to learn this language. He said to me that I have knowledge of grammar. I can teach English subject, but I'm not confident when it comes to speak in English. That's why I started to learn this language because I'm a teacher of this language. I'm a teacher of English subject. So sometimes it happened with me. People come and criticize me that you are a teacher of this subject and you don't know how to speak this language. So nowadays people are learning.
Yeah, I am from Hindi medium school. That's why my writing is not good, but I am able to speak. I can speak because I have practiced a lot. That's why I'm able to speak.
Yeah, if you are doing practice, so we can speak this language. Not only this language, we can speak any language if we are putting our effort to learn this language.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you do to improve your English language? Which thing is very important for you to learn English language?
Listening. I feel that listening is very important because for become very fluent and for become very good speaker of this language, first I have to become very good listener. Because if I'm not good listener, so I cannot communicate with people, I cannot answer and respond of their question. So I'm
Yeah,
now focusing on my listening.
yeah, because a good listener become a good speaker. So
Exactly.
if you want to speak, then you have to listen video. You have to watch English movie with subtitle.
But I don't watch any movies to, improve my listening. I just go on YouTube, I listen podcast or I listen
Yeah.
speech and interviews. Because when we
No.
listen interviews,
Yeah.
so that we can listen real life conversation.
Yeah,
That is
I watch only normal conversation video. I suggest you those people who are beginner and who wants to learn English language. So please watch normal conversation video, where two people talk to each other. So that type video you can see and you can learn from them.
exactly we should, watch conversational videos because when we watch conversational videos, so that time we can listen real life conversation. But if you
Yeah.
are going to listen any, if you are going to watch any movies, so that time that is all scripted. We are not going to learn anything. So we should focus on to listening interviews because when we are listening interviews, so that time we are going to learn that if we are going to give an interview, so what kind of things we can do, what kind of sentences we can speak.
Yeah. So do you use any application to speaking?
I use only Skype application, and apart from that,
Only
I'm not.
Skype.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
but I use two and three application to speaking. The name is Hybro application. Second is S Fluency. Sometimes I use CV application. So I have installed on my phone three applications. So I use every day, minimum 30 minutes, 1 hour. Because if I speak every day, so it will be beneficial for me, and I will be able to speak fluently. That's why I use every day.
Yes, I'm completely agree with you. And honestly, I also want to use some application where I can do practice of speaking. But because of internet issue, I cannot download lots of application in my phone and I cannot connect with people because I get only 1.50 GB data. So in that, I have to manage all the things. So it's very difficult for me to, download any application in my phone and take any session. Otherwise, when I started to learn this language, when I was not YouTuber, when I wasn't uploading videos on YouTube, that time I was using one application, High Local application. And that was very wonderful application. And in that application, I was spending my 10 to 11 hours in a day. I was just speaking, speaking, speaking.
Yeah, yeah. So I sent you many time a message. I think so. You might have been busy. That's why you didn't
Busy.
reply me.
I wasn't busy. I was dealing with, slow internet and unreliable internet. So I wasn't connecting with anyone. I would just keep uploading my old videos. I couldn't able to connect with anyone and to record any videos.
Okay, I sent you message many time, but you didn't reply me. I thought, yeah, yes, she might be busy. That's why she are not replying me. So
And
okay, yeah, go ahead.
I, I wasn't busy. It was just because of the network issue. I wasn't facing with network issue, and because of that, I couldn't reply to anyone, and I wasn't able to record my videos.
Okay, so right now you speak well, you have good knowledge, and so why don't you start your teaching? You can teach villager people who are curious to learn English language.
Yes, I have this plan, but I will do it. First, I want to get some confidence and to some fluency in this language, and after that, I will start to teach people who are living nearby me. I mean, in my neighborhood and who are living in a village. So I would start to teach them. But right
Yeah,
now, I have
definitely.
to focus on myself. I have to gain some knowledge and some confidence so I can teach them.
Definitely, when you start teaching, then I would like to be a student.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
You are very fluent than me. I should be your
thank you.
student.
No, no, you also speak very well because you hardworking a girl. That's why I can say you speak very well, and definitely you will be in future. You will be a good teacher of English language.
May God bless your words. I'm waiting for that moment that when I'm going to be very fluent in this language, so I can support those people who are not about to learn this language. I want to support them and I want to teach them.
Yeah, definitely. I also want to teach those people who are curious to learn English, but they are not able to afford English class. So definitely, I will teach them. So, what do you think about my accent? Because some people said to me, "Sir, your accent is not good. You are speaking very well, but your accent is not good. So you need to improve your accent." So, what do you think about my accent, my pronunciation?
No, your pronunciation is clear, as I already said that your pronunciation is clear and understandable.
Okay,
And
thank you, ma'am.
I can understand each and every word.
Yeah. So, ma'am, I have to prepare to go to my office. So, I want to quit this session, and in future, I would like to have conversation with you. So, please
Yeah,
allow me to go.
yeah, sure. It was very nice conversation with
Yeah,
you,
it
and
was
thank you.
very nice conversation, and I am very happy to meet you because I wanted to meet you. I sent you many time message, but you didn't reply me that time. But yeah, today in the morning time you replied me, and we talked to each other. So it was very great, conversation, and I'm very happy to meet you, ma'am.
Yeah, same here. But I would say sorry for my previous days, but that time I was dealing with very bad internet, and because of that, I couldn't reply you.
Okay, no problem. So okay, ma'am, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
bye bye. Have a good day.